Hey girls, it's Tuesday! And yes, I know it may be Wednesday for some of you, but it is still technically Tuesday where I am. It is 11:25 still. I still have 35 minutes until it's technically Wednesday, so I still have time. The premiere last week was amazing, completely and utterly amazing. I had so much fun. I went with Sarah and a couple other friends. I actually went to Sarah's house beforehand and we tie-dyed and it was fun. And then I went to the premiere and bawled my eyes out for 2.5 hours. But it was fun. It was a great movie. I can't wait for you to see it, Alina, so I can talk about it more. But I did cry 4 or 5 times the first time I saw it. I just saw it again tonight with Sarah again, and I didn't cry quite as much, but I did tear up a little bit. I cried a bit. Now, I didn't bawl like I did that night, but it was a good night. I had a lot of fun. So Elena has set it as tutorial week, and I'm not a very creative person. I'm not one to go and do artsy craftsy stuff, and if I do, it's normally crazy and insane and can't be replicated. But there is one thing I was taught in 3rd grade that I still know how to do, which is somewhat useful and somewhat creative. So I'm going to teach it to all of you. Here we go. So what you're going to do is you're going to start off with just a piece of paper. It can be colored or anything as long as it's not a square. You do not want a square piece of paper, it won't work. But you start off with your piece of paper as long as it's a rectangle, it'll work. So what you do first is you take your piece of paper and you fold it the long way. You fold it vertically, hot dog way, like so. You really want to make sure you line this up too. You don't want any awkward folds. So fold it first this way, like so. Then you open it up. And you see you have this line here. And what you're going to do is you're going to fold each end into that line, like so. You do that with the top too. So what you have here is a nice little open up. You have 3 lines on your paper. So what you're then going to do is you're going to take the paper, fold it halfway the other way, the horizontal hot dog way. And again, make sure you line this up well. Make sure the corners match up, like so. After you do that, what you're going to do is, again, you're going to open it up so you have your line down the center, and again, you're going to fold in to that line, like so, with both ends. So again, you have this nice kind of like door opening. Then the next part is a bit tricky. What you're going to do is, if you look on here, you see how it has this line? You see how it's this line right here? You're going to take your corner and you're going to fold it so it matches up with that line. So the edge up here matches with the line here. You're going to do that to all 4 corners. Again, make sure this matches up nice and neat, or else it's not going to work. See how I did that there? Matches up with that line. You can do that with all 4 corners. So now you have this nice little thing. I don't know what you call this. You're going to take the space here on both ends, and you're going to fold it. You're going to fold it so that the crease is up against the little triangle you made on both ends, so that your crease is at the edge of the triangle. See that there? Here's your triangle. Crease is right at that edge. You can do that on both sides. So now you have this with your flaps and your triangles. And then this is the cool part. What you're going to do is you're going to stick your fingers in like you're going to open it. And you're going to open it up. Okay? And then when you open it, you can see that right here, there are nice little corners. You're just going to squish those together and push down that corners. You can see what I'm doing there. Pushing that corner while squishing down. You can do that to both sides. And you have yourself a nice little neat box. I used to do these all the time with worksheets my teacher would give me, and I'd get bored, and I'd just make these and just hand them to people in the class. Just say, here, happy birthday. So you can make these neat little boxes. And what you can do is you can make lids for them, like I'm going to do. I'm not going to go through the whole process, but thanks to editing, you won't see me make the second box. But in just a couple seconds, right now, see, I have a nice little lid that I can put on top of my box. It's a nice little box. You can put little trinkets in here, or you can use it for trash. I don't care. It's a nice little box. And to prove to you that you can do it with whatever paper you want, I'm gonna do what I did in 3rd grade. I got a prize for this because I made the most amount of boxes you could with one piece of paper, and I'm gonna show you how I did it. Basically, you're just gonna keep cutting it in half. Box number 1, box number 2, box number 3, box number 4, box number 5, box number 6, box number 7, one right there. Very dilapidated little lathe. I was working with a piece of paper this big on that last one. In comparison, here's a full sheet of paper compared to that. That's how you make a box. I hope you girls enjoyed that, and Sarah, I will see you tomorrow.